When there is conflict between the two countries, enough number of others, like Pakistan, can, if they're clever, they can benefit from this conflict. Once upon a time, when there was hostility, and for other reasons, not for Moscow or Washington, because of daily reason, we thought getting on the American bandwagon was good for us. It helped. It helped in many ways. It also harmed in many ways. The conflict between the two, big powers, great powers, to our benefit was that Soviet Union decided, or Russia in the meantime decided, that there is a commonality of interests that countries like Russia, China, Iran, and Pakistan had in Afghanistan, or let's say in the heart of Asia, in which we can work together because all policies were in conflict. All four countries, the regional countries' policies were in conflict with that of the extra-regional power, the United States. The region has different interests, and the region's interest is that a power like the United States must not stay here, especially with its military bases. It stays there, that means conflict within Afghanistan, and a concern on part of the regional powers. We still want, all four of us, in the meantime more, Turkey has joined us, we all want this American bases to be vacated. As long as they're there, if nothing else, the Afghan resistance continues. So war next door continues. That is how the clash occurs. For some time, I think there was also a little cooling down of the period, but thanks to Ukraine, I'm coming to that particular point. Since on Ukraine, Russian, American so-called reset was upset, so Russia found another reason to actually find more allies, more friends, more of those in the region who could be, let's say, on the same page as the Russians. And that is where the present warmth may be too strong a word, but I think there is a warmth in the bilateral relationship between Russia and Pakistan. You see, that is the point that one tries to make. Call it a mistake, call it a decision in an emergency that was to be taken, and after having taken that decision, that yes, right now we will cooperate because of the situation, because the world body, after 9/11, there's a world body, there's a United Nations saying the Taliban have to be, or Al-Qaeda has to be hunted. At that time, you take a decision. And that is the decision that at that time was taken. But later on, to manage that decision, that's the main thing. How do we now play hardball? How do we negotiate with the United States, determine red lines that we will not cross, that they should not cross? The mistake is that after that, the terms of engagement had not been very well worked out, which could be because, after all, Pakistan cooperation was so direly needed. And that was the time we could have bargained for a little better. That's why I called what I call playing hardball. No, there is no need actually right now because there's not much hardball to play. We are coordinating our policies on the region, especially about Afghanistan. You must have heard both the sides saying military presence out. NATO should leave that area. That's about all that we are doing. Even Clausewitz's very durable saying, war is a continuation of policy by other means. Nowadays, because of the destruction that the war can cause, war is actually a failure of policy. One can see it that way. So Clausewitz's 200 years old maxim also may have to be modified, probably even put on its head. So the experience tells you that you try, muddle through a particular situation, keep adjusting your policies, play different cards, and then if you're good, it will improve. If it is not, it will deteriorate. In our region, the chances of that peace taking place because of Afghanistan or because of India-Pakistan relationship in the near future is not very good.